What happens when the people who risked everything for American soldiers are abandoned by the country they fought to protect? Senator John Fetterman isn't shouting for attention. He's pleading for the lives of Afghan allies who served alongside U.S. troops and are now trapped, hunted, and forgotten. With raw honesty and zero theatrics, Fetterman tells Secretary Kristi Noem the truth. This isn't about politics. It's about honor, about promises made, about saving lives. And Kristi Noem, Trump's Secretary of Homeland Security, is now the only one who can help.
I voted for you, and not because you and I agree on a lot of political things and we're in different parties, but you're the secretary and I'm a member of this committee, so I believe we have to find a way to work forward together. And I'm not here for fireworks or to try to create something to be clipped on TV. I'm honestly coming, asking for your help about a situation here. So now, I have a constituent, his name's Ramin, and he's an Afghani who served alongside our service members there in the war. He is a resident of Philadelphia. Now, he's a surgeon, and he saved American lives. And now he is waiting to be approved like a green card. And now he helped evacuate our forces through an airlift. Now, and his two brothers, and of course we can't name them due to their concerns, but they're trapped in Pakistan, and the risk for removal for Afghanistan, and they face torture and death because of their commitment for a free and democratic Afghanistan. They've saved American lives, and they have defended, our forces in there, and now here. That's part of my concern right now, and if looking for help, honestly, and that's one of the reasons why I voted for you, because we want to try to find a way, because not all immigration is just about securing our border, we know, but it's about helping people that deserve to come to our nation after serving in such an amazing, great risk, or there is now. So there was the president's executive order suspending refugee resettlement now, but again, they kind of got caught up in the middle of that. And I'm not here looking for the theater. I'm just here to come because I believe they deserve to be here for the sacrifices and what they've put at risk. And I'm asking if we're able to get some kind of, working with my office, please, to find a way to bring these Afghani heroes that saved American lives during that war, because things may got caught up in these executive orders. So that's really all I'm asking today.
Yeah, Senator, we will certainly work with your office on those specific cases. We have 8,000 individuals that have been granted asylum since President Trump has been in office, looking at cases much like you have. And these individuals that are here that may have been on a different program like TPS that is no longer going to be in place in a couple of months, we have the opportunity to work with them to get them qualified. Many of the concerns with some of these countries, when you're talking about interacting with them and giving them status and green cards here in the United States, is the ability to vet them. And it sounds like the individuals that you know have been thoroughly vetted and in partnership with the United States. And so that is something that we'll look at, and we'll certainly work with you on recognizing their service to our country.
Yeah, I would be profoundly grateful if my office can work with your team, and perhaps even with state as well too. So that's all this is about too. Yep. It's a political truth that we have to find a way to work together, because there are truth, and it is not owned by one side or the other. So I look forward to finding a solution here. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Senator.
Senator Moreno.
Secretary Noem, thank you for being here. Thank you for your work.
What you just saw wasn't some grandstanding political stunt. It was something we rarely see in Washington, a senator dropping the partisan walls and asking plainly and emotionally for help. Senator John Fetterman isn't known for sticking to the script, and in this moment, he didn't try to score political points or dominate the headlines. Instead, he showed what public service should look like, using his platform to try to save lives. Fetterman brought forward a story that cuts through the noise. A surgeon named Ramin, a U.S. resident in Philadelphia, who once served beside American troops in Afghanistan. He saved American lives during the war. He helped evacuate our forces during the collapse. And now, because of of policy shifts and executive orders, his brothers are trapped in Pakistan, at risk of being deported back to the Taliban. And let's be honest, if they're sent back, there's a real chance they'll be tortured or killed. This isn't a partisan issue. This is about honoring the promise we made to those who fought with us. For decades, the U.S. military relied on Afghan interpreters, medics, and partners like Ramin's family to survive missions and protect each other in one of the most dangerous war zones in the world. And now, as regimes change and political winds shift, some of those heroes are being left behind, caught in the gears of bureaucracy and broken systems. Fetterman acknowledged something else too, that his own party has failed in securing the border. That level of honesty is rare in Congress, and it's what gives his words even more weight. He's not pretending this is easy or clean, but he's reminding us that immigration isn't only about fences and raids. It's also about compassion, loyalty, and doing right by those who risked everything for America. Secretary Kristi Noem responded with general commitments, saying she'd look into the case and work with Fetterman's office. And maybe she will, but maybe isn't good enough for the people whose lives hang in the balance. That's the uncomfortable truth Fetterman was trying to cut through. This moment matters because it highlights a moral line that shouldn't be blurred. When someone saves American lives, we owe them more than a shrug and a stack of paperwork. These aren't abstract policy debates. These are life or death decisions shaped by the people in that room. And as Senator Fetterman said, truth isn't owned by one party, it's shared. And right now, the truth is clear. We have to act. If we don't stand by our allies, what does that say to the next generation we ask to help us? Let's be a country that keeps its word. If this moved you, don't scroll away. Like the video, share this story, and hit subscribe so more people hear what's really happening behind the headlines.